Hi guys, it's Jen and welcome back to episode number 3 of our Mass Sales Attack 8-week-long series. Now we get into the more interesting part of it, which is putting these tactics, putting these strategies to the test. Will they work? Will they flop? Let's find out. If you can remember from our last video, we broke down each of the different sales tactics to grow Studio 8 agency. The sniper method is in action. We have made some great progress on our targeted outreach list this week. We're targeting 50 businesses locally within the GTA within the health and wellness niche. Again, health and wellness can be large, so we have broken that down into med spas, boutique fitness, and skincare. I want to walk you through how we've gone about building our outreach list because we have to come in personalized. If we send a mass email, what is going to happen? Probably nothing. So how do we personalize outreach for each of these businesses without taking 4 years to do so?
A few moments later.
I want to find a way that I can share my screen, so I'm going to try using Loom. See how that goes. I want to show you how we have separated out our list. We get super personalized to farm all the information that we need so that we can go and easily select, okay, this person, perfect for LinkedIn. This person, not too far away, let's go in person. These people, there's lack of information or data, so maybe we pick up the phone and we cold call. Okay, let's Loom it up. Okay, so let's start with Apollo. Apollo was one of the tools that we used to initially build our outreach list. So I wanted to start here. What is Apollo? Apollo is a sales intelligence platform that helps you find, filter, and export high quality leads. It gives you access, and this is not sponsored, by the way. Not with my current viewership of like 30 people. So this thing is actually real and it's very good. So yeah. No brand deals here. So, okay, what is Apollo? Apollo is a sales intelligence platform. It gives you access to millions of business contacts, lets you apply filters like industry, job title, company size, and location. You can get very specific so that you can build your targeted outreach list very fast. Now, whether you're doing it for 50 contacts like we were doing, or you're doing it for 10,000, it really is that all-in-one place, that all-in-one solution. For us, it was the easiest way for us to zero in on Toronto-based wellness businesses and pull direct contacts, which was key for people like founders, owners, and marketing leads with their verified emails. Basically similar to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, but it's also an email list builder all in one. Very powerful for outbound prospecting. And the reason that we wanted to start it here was we can test, try it out, get very familiar with it when we're doing it at the more smaller sniper level scale, so that once we do get to our larger approach, we can still use this tool, but do it by grander means. So that's kind of the rundown of what it is. Now, I will also show you their dashboard. Now, you can go about this in 2 different ways. You can use this tool to search for businesses at a very large scale. It has access to millions of businesses globally. So you can use this at a large scale or a small scale like we are doing with our 50. You can import your list of businesses or search directly, filtering by company size, industry, a lot of different parameters. So we had imported our list that we had already created and then used the tool to enrich specifically for finding people, founders, and then marketing managers as well. I'll show you really quickly, like here, I was actually going to use Mandy's as an example. So yeah, with Mandy's, let's say I wanted to search for Mandy's the salad bar. I can see that because Mandy's has a couple of different locations, you can definitely see all the locations that are here. But right away, it gives me access to different people that work there. It gives me access to their business emails. Guys, don't come at me. I didn't make this tool, okay? But I sure as hell will leverage it. So yeah, it gives you access to all those things. And typically it will show you what department they're in as well. So obviously when we were going through this list with all of our contacts, would only filter for specific people within their marketing department or within the C-suite that we'd have the most likelihood of getting a response from. Yeah, you can see here, you can even go like Director Plus. It also gives you lookalike companies and honestly a ton of different filters that you can search for and segment with. So all in all, I would say Apollo is a very good tool if you are looking to build your outreach list fast. we can use Apollo with Clay. Clay is another smart platform. Okay, I'm not sure where my face went, but that's okay. Clay is a newer tool to the market, but it is powered by AI. These two together, game changer for real. Okay, so once we had our database built, I exported that information from Apollo and I moved it over into our Excel spreadsheet. I have it blocked out by wellness niche. We are targeting med spas, skincare, boutique fitness, and wellness, and then a little bit of like the premium healthy food industry as well. So I have all of the contacts here, all of the data provided by Apollo. You can see there, I have it separated by account, website, outreach, channel, outreach, date, first name, last name, title, company, email status, whether it's verified or not, company, phone number. I'm pretty sure you can also pull like regular people's phone numbers, which is kind of crazy. LinkedIn profile, company LinkedIn, Facebook. This thing is no joke, for real. So yeah, we basically have all that, keywords that they have listed on their site that we can pull from when we're sending our email. Okay, so once we had all of this in a spreadsheet, what we then did, Simonette and I, was we sat down and we did a full audit of each of these businesses. Full audit, I mean like fairly quick, but we did an audit of their social media presence as well as their website. We popped over into a Word document. We had all of the businesses listed out, and here's where we started to do our quick audit. We listed out each of their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, best way in, and then our personalized outreach approach. Personalized outreach approach was decided on based on the information that we had from Apollo, founder level, marketing department, contact information. But honestly, I thought that the best way for us to really approach this would be number one, going in person and picking up the phone. The emails are kind of like a nice to have. They work in tandem with some of those other like cold calling and door knocking techniques. So yeah, a lot of this, reaching out to these people, it's not just one strategy, it's kind of two-pronged. We vetted everybody, and from here we assessed, okay, let's segment this by tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Tier 1 are the accounts here that we think we have the best shot at being able to pitch to, acquire, and land business with. And honestly, this was judged based on a couple of different things. Is there a pain point? Is there something that we can jump in and solve for them or fix for them, whether it's an aesthetic issue, a consistency issue, a lack of strategy across their website or social media presence? So yeah, we weighed likelihood, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 on a couple of different things, but that's how we segmented this out. And then this week we started with reaching out to the tier 1 contacts first. I also want to update on the squid method, Squiddy. I did receive the envelopes and the pens. I'm gonna do a live unboxing, so let's go. Wow, this perspective looks like hella influencer right now. No, we're actually just squidding it up. Don't mind me, I feel like I'm looking a little string beanie right now. Let's see what's inside. I'm kind of scared. I'm actually more scared to go door to door. People see me in the ring cam, I'm like, wow. Shame, out the door.
Bye-bye.
You just gotta trust the process. Not that I trust myself with these scissors. Oh, what do we have here? Okay. I feel like this is a lot of envelopes. These are the squid. Oh. Why do I love it? Okay, these are the squid envelopes, okay? Why is that so magical? Perfect. I was afraid you weren't gonna be able to see the Studio 8 clearly enough, but she's popping, she's giving. Success. That makes me feel good. Ever wondered what 300 envelopes look like? Not done. 300 envelopes. I'm manifesting. All right, let's move on. Now let's just check out the pens. Let's see what's up with the little pens. Sounds promising. Okay. Now, okay, wait. That's a lot of pens. Okay. 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 Studio 8 agency, Studio 8.c. Can you see that? This is giving influencer. Hello. Wow, not me shaking. Okay. So, now, pull everything together. Studio 8 agency, little black pen. Little black pen goes inside. Ooh. Side envelope with infographic and gets dropped off in specific neighborhoods of the GTA. Gives him a little wave on the ring cam and runs away.
Run.
This method has me scared, but do it scared, do it anyway. And that just about wraps up this part of the video. I feel like this part of the video is like a little bit unhinged, but that's okay. In terms of timing for Squiddy, I'm going to wait a little bit. I don't want to get us into a hole by doing the squid outreach too soon. So I'd like to, I think, get through the sniper list first, and then we'll move into squids. I just want to be cognizant about dropping these bad boys off, but they have arrived and they look nice. So step number 1.